Hey y'all, I think today is the 19th. Today is Friday. Let me know what y'all plans are this weekend. I have nada. And these girls better not move. Honey right here trying to come. Come on. You trying to come? Come on. I gotta do dishes. I filled up the water, so now I just gotta wash them. I wish I had a dishwasher. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all that have dishwashers, do y'all use them? Because I know some people that have dishwashers and they've I'd rather do it by hand. Just like people that have pools in their complex, like apartment complex, people don't use it. Or people that have pools, like my brother has a pool at his house and they don't even get in it. So let me know, do y'all have a pool? Or do y'all have an amenity that y'all have but don't use it? I remember I used to live at this apartment when I was younger with me and Jamez, and we had a pool and we were in there. So I used my amenities. And I had a apartment that had a dishwasher and we used that. I don't really care for washing dishes. But this video here is to update you guys on the job that I posted in the community tab. I'm getting a lot of good feedback. People say, yeah, Candice, jump on it. It's a government job. And that's my thought process as well. So it's a government job. You can't go wrong with it, right? So let me kind of fill you guys in. Excuse me. How did I find out about the job? I found out about it on Indeed.com. I had to go to the website. So on the, what was it? What did I say? August 7th? I think it was August 7th or August 8th. I applied. You had to submit. It was very specific, okay? You had to submit your resume, and you also had to incorporate in there how many hours per week you worked at these jobs. If you did not have that information, you are going to be considered. So basically what I had to do is go to my resume and update how many hours I worked there per week. So yeah, so that was a requirement. They were really specific about that. So yeah, that was on August 7th or 8th. And then on, and there was a questionnaire. So there was questions that you had to answer. And I will say this, my mind is very foggy because you guys, if you don't know, around that time I was applying for a lot of jobs that I got declined for. And I don't know what the question, if it was I think it was more job type questionnaires. So or scenario type questionnaires, but don't quote me. That's what I think it was. But I really don't remember. But there was a questionnaire you had to fill out. And then they let you know that between your resume and your questionnaire, if you're going to be considered, you will get a notice of referral and something else. On September 2nd, I got notification of referral that I was going to be submitted to a hiring manager to review. That was on September 2nd. And there were two emails that they sent me. I forgot the name of both of them, but I know one is a notice of referral and something else, but basically just letting me know that it was going to be submitted over to one of the hiring managers. If they needed more information, I would get a call. So I was thinking I would get a call for an interview. There hasn't been any type of interview, you guys, which has been different because that's what I was thinking, right? If it's being submitted over to one of the hiring managers, then I would have to do an interview, especially for a government job. But that hasn't been the case. So on November 2nd, nope, November 7th or 8th, no, 17th, November 17th, when I uploaded the email that they sent me, that they were sending me a tentative offer. So basically, I got through the part of the referral. So a manager basically pushed me along. So this is like 2 months and a week later. Which at this point I was kind of like, I'm not getting the job, but they did let you know that you will be notified whether or not you were going to move forward, right? Which that referral means I was moving forward, but they don't keep you in like, I mean, 2 months later. It's just like, I was thinking about it, but at the same time, I really wasn't thinking about it. So yeah, the tentative offer just lets you know, you have to answer information for questionnaire. So you have to submit like your ID, which is like your either like your passport, birth certificate, stuff like you have to fill out your I-9 with, that type of like information. So either like your driver's license and say forth your social security card, pictures of that, upload it. I uploaded all of that. That stuff wasn't due until the 21st. Remember, in the email said that you had to respond within 3 days. I accepted the offer. Now, I will say, yes, it is a government job, but the pay, now, in the back of my head, I have to think about it this way. I like a higher paying job, okay? But in the long run, I'm thinking that working for the government is going to be beneficial between like the benefits for me and my son and other things, you know. Somebody mentioned probably a pension. I don't know what all benefits are included, but I was thinking in the long run, it will be a good job, right? So yeah, I don't know. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my thoughts together. Because you guys know I just do this stuff from the top of my head. So, yeah. I had to respond to the email within 3 days. Now, I did respond to it that same day. My whole thought process, like some of y'all's like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right? Y'all, I've been saying that this whole time. Now, I'm not in the clear. Oh, give me one moment. The pay, I'm just gonna tell y'all, and because this information, you wouldn't see it anywhere, and I really don't like to discuss how much I'm getting paid for my full-time job, but I'm gonna let y'all know. So far, it'll be at $17.48 per hour or something like that, which is not bad. But you know, at my previous full-time job, the job that I quit, I was getting paid close to $30 an hour. But I was there. I was there for 9 years, and when I started out, I was at $13 an hour when I first started out. So that after 9 years, I got close to almost $30 an hour. So I will be pay because you can look this information up online as well for the government jobs. But in the email that they sent me on the 17th, they let me know my pay category would be something, I don't know if it's stage 5 or level 5, stage 1, but it's basically for Richmond, Virginia. Is at every state is different, so you can look specifically for your state. So it will be at $17.48 an hour, which is definitely a pay cut, but at the same time, I'm thinking in the long run that it's going to be okay, you know. It will allow me to pay my bills. It will kind of allow me to be at that $2,000 per month mark after like taxes, 401k, healthcare is taking out. So you know how I've been living off, or not living off, but I've been using my budget of only $2,000 per month of my savings, and that would be good for me to do my cash envelopes, have money for fun. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's a pay cut. It's definitely a pay cut. I can work at T-Mobile making $20 an hour, but it's different, you know. As you get older, your priorities change. It's not, for me, a job has never been about the money, but thinking about it, I already knew whatever job I get, because I only went to college for a certificate in carpentry and masonry. So I don't have anything under my belt in regards to like an associate's degree or anything like that. So this is like level entry. I mean, there are lower paying positions within the government, don't get me wrong. So I mean, it's pretty cool. But that's what my pay would be at. If it changes, I will let y'all know, but I'm pretty sure that's my level, because it says that if you work for the government before, then they will, you know, look at that and change your pay. Or if you have certain education, that pay can increase as well, but I don't have that, so I'm thinking it will just be at $17.48 an hour. It's 17 something. I'm pretty sure it's $17.48 per hour for Richmond, Virginia. I don't know much about the job. I will say this. It does say that it's telecommuting options, but I don't know. Like in the job description, it says that it can be, depends on your area, because this particular job is not just for Virginia. It's different states. Like there's New York, there's a whole bunch of different states in there. Okay, y'all. If y'all are interested in the job listing, I can post that, because there's like, I think they said there was 5,400 and something positions that they need to fill for this. It's a customer service job. It says in the job listing, it says customer service / collections customer service associate. And me, I know the IRS is a lot of different things, you know, but this one will be under the wage and investments department, because you can read the job description. Obviously, I didn't do that. I just seen IRS and I'm like, girl, you're going to try this. So I won't be dealing with, like, I don't think I'll be dealing with any like tax stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll be dealing with any tax stuff, which is okay. But I figure once you're in, I know it's a probationary time frame of a year. So I don't know. We'll see. I will say this. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, so if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I really don't know much. I really don't. I know the pay. I know you have to be fully vaccinated, but because it is a government job, they are requiring you to be fully vaccinated. But if you have like a medical condition or a religious reason, you can ask for you know, to be excused from it, but you do have to ask for it. So yeah. What else is there? So on the 17th, when I said that I agreed, there is an onboarding. They're basically saying that these questions are onboarding. So they ask for your direct deposit information already, right? On the 17th, you accept the job. It's a tentative offer, but you accept the job. Then you go ahead and answer like your I-9 or submit your I-9 documents, which is I submitted my passport card, U.S. passport card. But if you don't have like a passport, you could do like your driver's license and then like your birth certificate or social security card. There's other things as well, but the passport card or passport covers both of those things. So that was the easiest thing for me to submit. I may have to go in for fingerprinting. That's the email that I'm waiting on right now because they will run it through the FBI. You cannot, if you have like if you're delinquent, like on your school loans or taxes, that may prevent you from being approved for the job, based from what I read. But I'm basically like under like I think it's the personal small business type of thing. I don't know what I'm gonna be under, but I'm not dealing with taxes. What else is there? Oh, online, I was able, because it is a government job, so I was able to look at the different healthcare, not benefits, but how much the premiums are. There's a whole bunch of different options. So like the pricing is already on there for you for like 2021, 2022. So that was pretty cool that I could see that in advance and kind of figure out how much my take home pay may be after that. Of course, not including taxes, but I'm just waiting on seeing if I have to go in for fingerprinting. If I do, it may be at I don't know where it's going to be, but I know there is a government building, or the IRS building is in downtown Richmond. They said that if I have to do fingerprinting, which most likely I will, I cannot bring in like my purse, cell phone, or anything like that. I have to bring a copy of the tentative email offer. So I would have to print that out, have my ID with me that I submitted. So that would be like my passport card, and I think that's about it. I would like to take the job. Now, I will follow up with you because I'm not too sure what the hours will be. I don't mind working on site, but once again, it does say that it is capable. There is an option of working from home, depends on where you live. So I may be able to work from home, but the one thing that's really important to me is the work schedule. Previously, when I used to work at my full-time job, I used to do the night shift. I would love to do a day shift so that I can still have time to, be around my son, as he gets older. I think it's important, even though if I can work from home, that would be wonderful, but that wouldn't stop me from getting the job. It would just be the days. I cannot work on Wednesdays past a certain hour because I have an important meeting I attend every Wednesday night and Saturday mornings. So that will play a part in me accepting the job. I know some people are like, girl, jump on it. Yeah, I'm proceeding. But once again, I don't know what the schedule will be. It said based on the listing. The listing just said that there's various basically various time slots or schedules available. So I don't know. I will definitely keep you guys posted. But that's basically all. I really don't know much. I will, in the description box, I will link the job down below in the description box. That would be the first thing. So if you guys are interested, I will leave that there. If you guys live in one of those cities and states and you're looking for a government job, I would say try it. As I mentioned, the pay for me is not as much as I'm used to, but it's I knew either way I would be starting over, but I know there are other jobs that I can have that pay at least $20 an hour. but I never applied for those. I did apply for T-Mobile, and I'm just like, I just want to be a business person, you know. I like finances, and I figure once you're in with the government, you can kind of move up, you know. So there's more room for advancement or other job opportunities, probably. I don't know. My sister-in-law, she works for the Postal Service, and my brother, he works for the government as well, but in a different section. He doesn't do customer service. So yeah, and they like it. They really like it. They love the benefits. My brother, he's in his probationary. I think he just got hired a couple months ago. So yeah, and I mean, he's in New York. So they're both in New York. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. As I mentioned, it's just a tentative offer, so it's nothing set in stone, but I did do like my I-9 information. And all of that stuff. That's part of onboarding. Next thing up is I will get notified of submitting my proof of vaccination for the virus, and also most likely I would have to do the fingerprinting. So yeah, once I know more information, I will definitely let y'all know. Hopefully this was informative. You guys know I don't like leaving y'all in the leaving y'all hanging. So I thought this would just be a quick, nice little follow-up towards the posting that I listed. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's nothing set in stone just yet, y'all. If and when I accept it, or if I get a actual offer and I'm able to say yes, yes, yes to even like the schedule, I will let y'all know. They did mention that the start date will be within 4 to 6 weeks of that tentative offer. So I'm thinking the process will start rolling very soon. So yeah, within 4 to 6 weeks, if everything works out, I will be working. So yeah, y'all, bringing in the new year on a good foot, right? Or a good start. But yeah, that's everything. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.